Like most good ideas, the first step is to put it down on a piece of paper. And that's exactly what I did with Farmacy. You just write down your thoughts until everything makes sense. And then you take that, and then if you're making a video, just write a script, work on the script, make the video, put it out, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been trying to put out a video every single day until December 1st because this is our awareness content month. This is the first season. Season 1 is all about awareness content, origins, early videos, early merch, early everything, and just going over, how we're going to do it and why we do it the way that we do it. I announced the brand yesterday. And so I have so many tasks that I have to get done before December 1st. One of them has to do with clothing design, logo design, and other things. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just linking up with somebody that I know who does logo design and went to school for it. And we're going to try to cook up something for the brand and just see what we come up with. So I'm about to go over to his crib and just see what's happening, and this is new to me. I don't really film this kind of stuff, so it's just going to have to be a process, and we're all just going to grow through it, and we're going to see what happens. Yesterday, I had 2 meetings. Both of the meetings were about, clothing design or marketing. So the first one, I was meeting up with one of my designers who's helping me come up with the logo, and I kind of just told him about what Farmacy Friends is and what we stand for, and then whatever comes to mind, kind of just draw it like that. And so in the next meeting, we actually talked a lot about what colors mean and what colors actually represent my brand. And that's when we came up with, earthy tones, stuff that represents, organic stuff and, a bunch of other stuff as well. But that's when I realized Farmacy Friends, Strong Roots. That's what like the shirt is going to be. And it's going to be like a carrot going into the ground, and you can see the roots. And then it says Farmacy above, and then underground. Just arrived at Best Buy. Time to buy the tripod.
Tripods? Yeah. The blue pillar camera aisle there?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, should be around there.
Appreciate you. All right. So this is what we're looking for right here. This is gonna be the first piece of gear. It's only gonna run us $29. That's not bad at all. I just acquired the tripod. It was $30. You don't need nice stuff. You just need a really good idea and something that you really believe in. It's time to go do the merch announcement. I think I'm gonna go do it in City Market against like the produce section to get like those dope colors that represent the organic part of Farmacy. Okay, so I just got to City Market, arguably one of the most popular places in Burlington. And I'm doing this right around rush hour. So this has got to be one of the most embarrassing times to go shoot this video, but I'm going to go do it anyways because it needs to be done, and this is the place that I want to shoot this video at. How's it going? How you doing?
Cleared this with customer service.
I clear it?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, big boy.
I just got to get everything authorized. So I was going to film it in City Market, but I got to get clearance, and that's something I have to set up in advance. So I'm gonna go walk over to this spot over here and try to get some clips, I guess, instead. So the new plan is to film it under this tree, and I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like the Strong Roots drop, so we're just gonna film it at this tree. Having conversations with your friends about what you're trying to do is really important because they can help you put it into words more, or they can connect to it or disconnect to it, and you can start to see what's working and what's not.
I got you, dude. Like, I'll help with whatever you need because I'm super excited about this project, and like, I know it's a really great fucking idea. So let's go.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for community, and this is a lot of work, so I'm going to need a lot of help, and that's why I'm going to post the projects, the timelines, what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to do it, so that people can come find me, or they can recommend people, and we can come together and create it as well, because that's also organic, and that's dope, like that's a huge thing to me. So I'm going to post this in hopes that people get what I'm trying to do as well.
Everything you're saying is true, right? Like, you want to show the people that, like, it's not perfect all the time, whatever, like, but you have the resources to be able to make the merch side, which you want the merch to be what funds you, what funds your creative, what funds your project, what funds, you know what I'm saying? And like, you're obviously pulling in all the creatives. Like, the creatives mess with this already, because it's like, yeah, nobody's perfect. Nobody creates perfectly. Nobody starts off perfect. Like, and I'm not even saying it's got to be perfect. I'm just saying, like, you want to touch a crowd that's bigger than the creatives. And I know that if you put out something that looks like what a nonprofit would do, then people, it's not gonna touch like a hypebeast community, right? And hypebeast communities are really inspired by hypebeast communities and creatives community like goes a long way. Sport community and creatives community go hand in hand. And like, to touch the hypebeast community, you got to have a really, really fire concept. You got to have a really, really fire product. To touch the sport community, like, if you want like someone like LeBron James to wear your product, you got to have like a really, really fire product. You got to have a really, really fire, you know what I'm saying, like, merch piece. And you have the resources to do that, but you're cheating yourself by saying, like, I want it to be rough. I want to show people it can be rough. You know what I'm saying? But like, this, your merch is what you're saying you want to fund your like everything else. Like, yeah, sure, you can show everybody, like, okay, creating videos is hard. Like, this is what it is. This is what it does. Like, it's not going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, creating the music is hard. Like, this is what it is. This is what it does. Like, it's gonna be hard. But when you say you want your merch to be what funds, like, everything, then for sure you got to make your merch the best. You got to make your merch what, like truly, like, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing that we're a small company right now and we don't have a ton of like money, and obviously we want to drop like the dopest stuff ever, but in my head I'm like, the kids need to see that you don't need the dopest stuff ever. You just need a really strong movement and a really strong message to get your brand across. And so we made some really dope designs, but so maybe the t-shirts aren't like the highest quality, or maybe they don't fit in with the sports crowd or the hype beast crowd. But I guess on this one, we're going to be affecting the people who really care about our message. And so your point is so important, because our message really reaches creators and creatives, but it might not reach the people who want to watch the creatives and creators make stuff, you know, which is going to be a huge part of what Farmacy is, because we're documenting everything. Like, right now, I know that I'm cutting myself short by not showing the struggles of trying to make the absolute best product ever, but, you know, I launched the brand 6 days ago, and we've already hit 130 followers on Instagram. We've already got 64 tees and a t-shirt design, and like, that off rip with a message is valuable. Like, we're not doing like something that's bad necessarily.
If you want to give the people who are supporting you the best product you can give them.
I do.
Okay, then that's your answer. You can give them a better product than what you have right now. You're just rushing it. And that's not fair to the people who are going to go out of their way to support your message. That's not fair to them. That's all I'm saying.
I guess it's not the greatest product right now, you know? But what we stand for is really important, you know? And I've made it very clear that we want to capture moments where we meet people in real life. Like, the way that this design came about, I met an old friend, and I was telling him what I was doing. And he was like, you know what? I do this now. And then all of a sudden, I make a better rough, and then he sends me back stuff, and then he sends me this thing, and it's dope. Like, we got the tree with the F, and it shows the roots and stuff. And that's like a Farmacy moment. Like, that's like a legit specific Farmacy thing, you know? And I want the merch drop to be better. Like, I want it to be the highest GSM that we can get. If I go out and I just reach out to somebody I know off rip, then it's not serendipitous. It's a guaranteed thing. Like, we don't want necessarily guaranteed things. We want to show literally the process of like real A&R work, not just for artists, but for everything. Because at the end of the day, when we post our content, people are going to see exactly how to find this kind of stuff, you know? Like, that's so critical to me.
You hyped this thing up. You made this shit sound like it was gonna be fucking incredible, and now it's mid.
Well,
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And if you can't take honesty, then honesty is what, like, I'm not trying to like tell you this shit's fire, this shit's fucking lit, bro. If it's not lit. Like, I'm not trying to tell you to put out music if it's not fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, those are our strengths. We're musicians. Of course we're going to know what's good and what's bad. But it's like he gets Farmacy and he's a designer and we met serendipitously and we made this dope design. You know, and he put hours of work into it.
Design and make it better.
All right. What do you want to see from the design?
Somehow incorporate strong roots onto... Well, one, I don't think it should be in black and white.
I don't have a screen printer like that yet. Like, I set this up so I don't have to be perfect, bro. Like, straight up. And I set this up so that we can show our growth.
Okay, so then so tell me what it has to be.
I have black t-shirts, and I'm probably gonna have like two silk screens, and then I'm gonna have one color of emulsion. You know, like that is within $400, which was the production cost that I set up, so we could sell the shirts around or the manufacturing would be around like $6, and then we'd be able to sell the shirts for like $25, and if they sold out, we would have $600 to give back to the community, which is like pharmacy as fuck, and then we'd have $600 to go towards the first project.
If you saw the design, if you were not a part of this company at all, you had no idea what it was doing, and you saw this shirt at a festival under a tent, someone was selling it, and they were like strong roots, you know what I'm saying? But like you just looked at the shirt, would you buy it?
Bro, I haven't even made the shirt. I don't even know what it completely looks like yet. But off rip, I like the design.
As of right now, no bias. Be completely honest with me, bro.
It's not the nicest shirt, but I love the message. I'm buying it.
Someone who's walking around wearing the shirt, if you wear the shirt, all right, you wear the shirt, okay? And now you're walking around. Do you think someone's going to get strong roots from that shirt? No, they're going to see a tree and they're going to see an F.
Oh my God, we're just trying to look cool, aren't we? We're not actually getting our message across.
Put the message on the shirt. Like, you say it's strong roots, okay.
Our message isn't on the shirts. The shirts are dope, but they're not Farmacy yet. And I am rushing. I'm rushing because this idea, this movement is so important, and we have a timeline set up already, and we have like people and we have like our national network almost set up, and it's like we can blow it up. We know what to do, so it's like we are trying to rush it. Let's say I drop like merch that you really connect with, and I drop the tutorials as to how I got here and where I started. Nobody starts off writing a hit song, bro. Nobody does. But I can show you how to get there.
Like, it's okay to hold yourself to a fucking high standard, bro. Creatives do that.
We do hold ourselves to a high standard. I'm not claiming to be the best at everything right now. Like, I know how to engineer. I can do that. I've never been a merch designer off rip. I've always had ideas, but it was really important to me to show the process, and I thought that I had snapped, but I didn't. And I'm shorting you, and I'm going to take that same motivation that I have to make the best music and put it into the merch, because you're telling me that needs to happen, and I agree with you, bro. We didn't get any likes on the merch. We got likes on the message, and then I think what happened when I dropped the merch is people were like, oh, whatever, like, they're tired of it. I've been posting about it every day. And you know what? You're right, bro. And I've been so blinded by the timeline, because Farmacy has a timeline and we have budgets in place for certain things, that I was like, okay, this is the best that we can do with this, and we have this much time, so we need to do this. But, you know, there's no time limit. We can take more time. And, you know, I'm going to talk to our designer and be like, yo, like, we got to make this way more Farmacy. We got to show out for our fans. This is our first merch drop, and we care about them. We don't just care about our message and our creators or who we're going to work with. We care about the people who are going to buy it, bro. And I stand by that.
Yeah, this is your debut project, bro.
It's not my debut project, but it is my first merch splash. And we want to make sure our merch is really, really important. I mean, I always thought that, like, if we did a medium mid drop, that in a few years when we get bigger, that those would be like way more special. What do the shirts say? What do I need them to say? What do I need on them to get them to that point where it's like I'm not cheating people?
I'm gonna draw something, and you can take it and do whatever you want with it, and just like use it as an idea. But this is just an idea. I'm gonna draw something, and I'm gonna send it to you. All right? Super simple tree, right? With like a few roots, and the roots spell out strong roots. And then you know how there's the arch for the top of the tree? Whatever slogan, Farmacy friends, whatever you want to put, just in writing, like along the outline of the tree on the top. Something super simple like that. But there you go. There's your brand, and there's your message, strong roots, right there.
But by showing the roots, we show we have strong roots. I don't want to just tell them. That's less poetic, bro.
I'm not looking at your shirt and looking at this, and I'm like, this shirt has strong roots. Bro, I see a tree with an F. Like, you gotta show people. You said it online, you said it whatever, but I'm saying for people who are wearing this shirt and they're walking down the street, right, and they don't know you, and they don't know your Instagram page, and they don't know your videos, they're looking at this tree, and they're like, this is a tree with an F. What's that mean? What's that for? How are you going to connect with anybody larger than the people you already see? Like, than the people that are on Instagram?
Think about a tattoo, bro. People get tattoos of symbolism. It's a symbolism thing. They don't want to spell out exactly what happened on that clock, bro. They put a specific time.
Bro, this is a company. This is a message. A message is literally you write something out. That's what a message is, bro. Literally the definition of message is you write something out, bro.
I get what you're saying, and I'm going to do it because I'm looking at it because I know everything about Farmacy, bro. I'm the one who made Farmacy. I get it. Not everybody gets it yet. And they're just seeing it, and they see this thing that's mid, but I see this thing that has so much meaning in it, and they don't know that yet, and they need to know that.
The meaning, because the meaning isn't on the shirt. Like, you know the meaning because you are the brand, bro. You are the product. You know what I'm saying? You are Farmacy friends, and you know it. Like, no doubt you're going to know it, bro. You are it. But, like, for someone who doesn't know it, and say I'm walking down the street and I don't know Farmacy friends, I don't know the message, I don't know nothing, bro, and I look at a shirt, I'm just going to be like, oh, that's just a shirt, bro. It's got a tree on it, you know what I'm saying? It's got an F, but what's the message behind that shirt?
Farmacy has strong roots.
Yes, so put that on the shirt. Literally write it on the shirt.
I love you, Alex. All right, bro. I think we figured it out. Thank you so much for helping me work through that, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm going to have a lot of tough conversations in the future because I don't see it all yet, you know? I know it's there, but I don't see it all. And thank you for helping me see that.
Yeah, man, I love you, bro. I love you.
All love, bro. And I'm going to, like, just put the important parts of this call into it. And it's all love, bro, because people need to see, like, people having discussions because it's important, because look at where we are now, you know? It's important. Thank you so much. Call me back later, but I'm going to go get on the phone with my designer right now.
All right, bet. I'll see you, bro.
Yo, thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem, dog. Conquer this.
Thank you. Peace.
Sure.